Hello. Kiss today goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. 'Cause I can't forget what I did for love. What I did for love. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollars on tomorrow. There'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow. You fucking better hold on to tomorrow. Come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya tomorrow. It's always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya tomorrow. We're at the beach. Welcome. It's a very beautiful, sunny, and warm day. Let's see if, darn it. So the tide came in higher than I thought it was going to. Let's take a look down to the south, because I was thinking we were going to go for a walk down south to Fort Funston, or at least close to Fort Funston, but we're not going to be able to get there because of the high tide. Let's kick our flip-flops off. We will throw them into this grass right here. Okay, actually, let's go down that way. This sand is hot, 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 as Buster Poindexter would say. It's the tide is high down there, but we're going to go walk down there anyway. We need to get to the water quickly because my feet are burning. That's about 77 degrees on a Tuesday. Really clear and sunny and beautiful. You can see the Marin Headlands and Mount Tamalpais and Bodego Bay, and around that corner is the Golden Gate Bridge. We're going to slow down a little bit, settle in. It is not crowded down here and it looks beautiful. So, and of course, as always in this type of situation, you know, I can't actually see the viewfinder on the camera because it's very bright outside. So I can't really see the screen. The whole screen is black to me. So all I can do is hope that you guys can see this guy coming in right here into the cove. He's belly riding in. Water's going to hit us just barely. So yeah, I hope you can see all this, and I need to, as I mentioned, I want to slow down so the camera doesn't move so much, because sometimes when I rewatch these videos that I make where I'm just walking and talking and vlogging, it makes me a little queasy or sick to my stomach. You know, I get motion sickness from watching the dang camera bob up and down. So something I'm working on as far as like my technique of holding the camera close and keeping my arm and my wrist in a 90-degree angle. Flat top, squared off, 4 corners, 90-degree angles. Stand still, stare straight ahead. Block head. Everybody's congregated to this one spot right here, which is at the zoo. That's where we're at. And everything's kind of breaking right here, or everybody seems to think that everything is breaking right here. It's kind of more mushy. North, that's the north. That's the west. And that's the south. This is the Pacific Ocean. And this is San Francisco, California. Water's cold. That's a blast right there. This is a fun spot to play in. That's cool. If you're a kid. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are, whoever you are, whenever this is. Hope you're enjoying your life and you're having fun in everything that you do. Wow, I hope that the camera is capturing this. It looks beautiful to me. I mean, it's always beautiful down here, but the light is really good today. So I hope it's transferring to the video. Water is clear, blue and green. Okay, I got a ride on that soft top right there. It looks nice. It's pretty nice today. It's smallish, but it's clean right down here. It looks like it's a little mushier and there's more white water up north. by like, you know, I mean, what, like a couple hundred yards north. Everything is relative when you're here to us. It's like everybody is mostly drawn to the break that is closest to their house, where when you have to do the least amount of driving. So if it's good and it shows up on your phone that it's good at the right time, you want to be able to get there in 5 to 7 minutes, sometimes without even driving. And so that's kind of part of the placement of people on this beach. Just depends what cross street you live on, and that's pretty much it. Oh, this guy's got a foil. Oh, you guys want to? Let's watch this guy foil. Let's see if we can watch him go out on this foil. It looks like freaking Blair Conklin. So do you see what I'm seeing? If you don't, I'll tell you what it is. So this is a short epoxy surfboard that is connected to a water foil that's screwed to the bottom of it, that has a fin on it that is the shape of a whale's tail. Now, what happens is when he gets that into the current, into the surf under the water, it will propel the board in a way that he doesn't really have to paddle and catch waves like typical surfers do. It's called a foil, and it's something that's fairly new in the sport. It's a new thing in the sport. It's called foiling. So let's watch him for a bit. I want to watch him. Let's see what he does. I want to see how he gets out and all this stuff. So right now it's upside down. Do you understand what I'm saying? So right now the surfboard is upside down, and then when he gets out, he'll flip it over, and the stuff he's holding onto right now will be underwater. And when it's propelled by the current and the power of the ocean, it will help him to move. You have to pump it. Okay, I know it sounds crazy, but you have to kind of pump these things. Maybe we'll see him do that. It doesn't sound crazy. It's just what they call it. I hate that I say that. I noticed the last video I said that. I know it sounds crazy. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, yeah, you have to pump this thing. It takes a lot of knee and thigh and calf strength to foil, from what I've seen. But like I said, this is a new sport. It's something new. So he's got to get out past this first sandbar. Wow. Gosh, did you see that wave out the back? Hope you saw that wave out the back. It was very nice. So water's not as bad now. So once you stand in this for a little while, it warms up. It doesn't feel as cold as it first did when you first touched it. It's kind of firing out the back. I mean, it's not big, but everybody's standing up. A lot of people standing up. The interval is pretty tight. These guys are waiting way outside. I know this is riveting to you as a viewer, probably amazed by this. I know it's boring. At least it's not golf. At least I'm not talking about golf. It's standing like on the outside of a putting green or something. I guess it's better than golf. So this foil, they don't have a lot of flotation. They're short, and I guess they're not really all that wide now that I think about it. So it's not super buoyant. So we haven't seen our guy for a while. I'm not sure where he is. He hasn't made it out past the second sandbar yet, I don't think. Maybe we'll see him in a little while. I'm bored. Is he over here still? Yeah, there he is. That's not him. Anyway, big deal, who cares? I just wanted to see how easily he would get out and up, but he's still not even out. I can't even see where he is. He's somewhere in this mush over the second sandbar. Is this him right here? I feel like he had long, like Blair Conklin hair. I think that's him paddling right there. He must have pulled his hood up. Did he have a hood? Fuck, I don't know. I don't care. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'd like to welcome you to the Meyer Greenblatt channel. This is kind of what I do. I just make a lot of walking vlogs where I talk to you, the viewer. Sometimes I'll sing a song or a medley of songs. Sometimes it will be boring. Sometimes it'll be even more boring. And then I also do other videos where I talk about things like toys, like action figures and comic books, stuff that I used to like a lot when I was a kid, like culture from the 70s and 80s and 60s. Because I'm at an age now where I'm nostalgic for my childhood in certain ways. Close to retirement. 60-year-old beach bum. And I make YouTube videos from time to time. Okay, here he is. He's up. That's the guy on the foil right there. I guess he did make it outside. Wow, see, watch him go. Watch him go. See, look, you guys. Man, I hope you guys can see that. You see him? So that's a motorized foil. You know, I saw he had a controller in his hand, and I wasn't sure, but I didn't realize. Now, you know, there's foils like this that are motorized and non-motorized, but you know, he's on a robot future surfboard, a futuristic surfboard. It's a surfboard that doesn't need to catch a wave. It has a little propeller blade underneath it, a little motor, battery powered, but he has a throttle in his hand that's on a remote control wand that fits in the palm of your hand. It's like something that the Joker would have had. I feel like that's what the Joker. Maybe the Joker had a motorized surfboard, a robot surfboard. See him flying? There he goes. All right, he's gonna stand up. There he goes. He's in the tripod stance, one knee down. It's pretty sick, huh? You see that? It's a robot surfboard, you guys. Can you see him? I hope you can see him. He's flying around, man. Like the Silver Surfer. Oh, that was pretty good. He's practicing his dismount. Okay, we're getting down to where the tide is coming in, and we might not be able to make it around the rocks, but we're going to walk down here anyway. I wonder what the battery time is on that. Like how long can you what's the battery life on the robot surfboard? Like, could you take it all the way into the marina underneath the bridge? Take it under the Golden Gate Bridge? I don't know. Pretty cool. Thought I'd switch it up and move over here into the dry powdery sand. Feels nice on your feet. So here's the high tide point, and we can still walk a little bit south down here. It's really cool, you know, just trying to find flat spots, it looks like, where he can tool around. See, it's kind of nice over here instead of over there where all those guys are. I mean, this guy's coming in right now, and maybe it was better a half hour ago, but this is a better spot. If I was being forced to surf today, if somebody held a gun to my head and said, "Meyer, you have to go surfing," I would come right here. Oh. Right here. See this?